Don't give a fuck about no gossip, homie. Don't give a fuck about no tea. I'm all in on a dream. I'm all in on a dollar shit. I got racks up to my teeth. Got business to discuss with the family. Might put my name on your album, drop footprint, rest on your beats. Might disappear with my girl, catch me drunk selling the palm trees. Beach bum, tensions up, might get sandy with me. Might cop a Cartier crash just so I could say I fucking did. Might pop up unannounced, have him asking who's he, how the fuck's he in. Grown up, now I'm holed up in a lab like a damn scientist. Big ups to my dogs, hitting night vibes like some late drive shit. Text me, say sorry, I don't give a fuck, I ain't sorry. You'll never hear those words come out of me, this ain't therapy or interrogation. I'm more inter than I should be. Blink and you'll miss me. You'll regret that heavily.
Time for the real ones. I stare at the ceiling. Say friend, not friends if you got them. I swear I'm a goner. No time for the real ones. That's fine, I don't feel much. Take time if you wanna. I swear I'm a goner. I'ma wake up one day and be back. I'ma try to put the sun on moon. Wake up, pray good, I might fall apart. One day I might catch myself again. I still think about it. Wake up, friends just said the silence. Just to check the mileage. Try to go ahead and silent. shit like a running back. Ayy, lazy drop away the funny, ayy. There's always shade where the sunny, ayy. I put my body where the money, ayy. I love being in the car, but I hate driving. Hate being at the club, but I love wildin'. Ain't showing up my teeth, but I love smiling. Ain't heard this shit before, then you better dial in. We got some. You better without a run. I tried it, I said it's done. I tried it, got it, gone. They can tell that I'm not from around here, I'd rather be solid than the sound here, down here. Better hold your breath or you go drown here, down here. None of this shit funny, I'm a clown here, down here.
Right away, baby, stay clean, stay stainless. I been one for saving face, but you been on some face shit. Eyes pull up shawty, keep it sweet, keep it painless. I run around the block, some shoes I got for payless. I know I feel blessed in a peculiar way. I'm in like a dress, I'm in fuck it, I don't feel today. My life is a mess, I need a moment, need to heal today. I am chiropractic, I'm a crack to see today, yeah.
First I prayed a lot, I'm not savable. Why did I say a lot? I'm so high. Oh, I should think about it. Make your face up sunshine. Just to check the mileage. Try your head is solid. Oh, I should think about it. Make your face up sunshine. Just to check the mileage. Try your head is solid. Oh, I should think about it. Make your face up sunshine. Just to check the mileage. Try your head is solid. Oh, I should think about it. Make your face up sunshine. Just to check the mileage. Try your head is solid.
She was the very first to love you like that. A shame you didn't give it back. She lived a fairy tale and you played your part until you fucking broke her heart.
2, 3, just hit it.
You're gonna wish that you had never met that boy. When he makes a promise you'll forget. Don't know which summer will be hot. It's still a prophet and a goddess, 'cause I know when this relationship will end. A premonition of your future in my head. Fuck. This time it wouldn't be a 3-day event. They'd make your time feel well spent. All of this talk of making long distance work as they refuse to ever touch your shit. You're gonna wish that you had never met that boy. When he makes a promise you'll forget. Don't know which summer will be hot. It's still a prophet and a goddess, 'cause I know when this relationship will end. A premonition of your future in my head. I watched it all from afar in the backseat of his car. I tried to warn you, but you said I shouldn't worry this hard. Now look at where we both are. You're still a virgin but scarred from all the poison that this bastard of a man gave your heart. Now it's the new year and you've fallen for a lady again. The details twisted and transformed as your love struck in the head. I still see signs of the end and little things that she said, but now the old you is dead. So go ahead. You're gonna wish that you had never met that boy. When he makes a promise you'll forget. Don't know which summer will be hot. It's still a prophet and a goddess, 'cause I know when this relationship will end. A premonition of your future in my head.
Tryna kick a nigga, think you Luke King. Bad little bitch, off her Addy in a moose ring. Kush smell like cap, it's been smoking on magic. Got blood on my jeans with blunt ash on this mattress. Oh my God, smoking bad until this shit happened again. It fall apart in my car. You break my heart like I was set. thought was better. Said the letter that I bet you never read.
Let's go. I can fuck up, it is what you want. It's been a long night lit, I can see the signs up. Baby, here's a tip, don't be scared of fun. Yeah, I can show you how to get your body numb. It's cold outside, then it's bed to the night. I'd rather let you cry than prepare for a fight. Baby, how you feel? She said alright, then alright. So I would kiss you better, but I'm scared that you bite me. I wonder if these bullets could be stopped by his tight sheet. Pills be silent, I'm not too inviting. Baby, if you pull it, she's about to get violent. She might be my baby, but she turned the tide. Girl, go. I remain a fuck cover from the get-go. When you a slimy little bitch, you a get-go. All my dogs just had a curl like a pickle. It's a broke code, bitch, you ain't
Drop your links to your tracks below this tweet, and we'll listen to them live on YouTube at 8 p.m. EST. Times are subjective to change. Melmige Monday, super fun. I hope to see you there. Please come and chat. We're super chill. And Melmige, she's so awesome. Awesome. Oh, awesome. If you check the link in his SoundCloud, you can find his Discord server. We all have a good time there. Come on down.
What's up?
Drop your links.
Oh, my fault. Restarted it. How is everyone doing on this fine Monday evening? It is currently 8:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm relaxing. I'm chilling. How we doing? How's everyone's days been? Hopefully well. I have not done much today myself, if I'm being honest. Rose, we woke up. Rose a little sick. So running a low-grade fever. It keeps going up and down. So I'm assuming that it'll probably reach me eventually. But in the meantime, I'm looking after her. Sleepy as fuck. I'm also pretty sleepy, but I don't see anything wrong with that. Let's see. We got Dream Days. We got Switchblade, Carter, Hazy. We got King. We got Switchblade. We got Pipat. Thank you all for being here. Sleep stream, dude, listen, the thing about sleep streams and the thing about why people can do sleep streams is you have these guys with hordes of thousands of teenage fans, because you know, obviously it's like, oh, you can do media share for money, and they share the funny media share, the loud media share, and it wakes them up and they're like, oh my gosh, we got him so good, we woke him up. But, you know, that's the point, right? Because you have to pay to play the... So I couldn't do a sleep stream because, one, nobody would watch. And I wouldn't expect any of you to watch. I wouldn't want any of you for that to be something for you to look forward to. You know what I mean? I think that we have that relationship where I can say, hey, I don't want you to watch me sleep. And you guys can go, hey, fair enough. Anyways, as always, skip the line. Melmige 24. Now, I would do a 24-hour stream. Once again, I'm not really in a position where I would have a frequent viewership that whole 24 hours. There would probably be a decent amount of time where nobody would be watching. But I would be down to do a 24-hour stream. I also toyed with the idea of a continual sort of stream as long as a prerequisite was met. Or not a prerequisite, but some sort of... whatever. You get my point. That being said, I'm talking too much. You guys know that. Do you still play CS? I have not played it in a while, but I'm always down to. I do love. No matter how much time passes, in my heart and soul, I still love Counter-Strike so much. Hey, what's going on, Mac? Anyways, we are going to begin our evening. You guys know the deal. $5 skip the lines. Never by any means expected. But it is the #1 best way to support the channel. Subathon, but instead of subs, you gotta listen to every song that's submitted. See, but I feel like people would just keep submitting songs. Like there needs to be some sort of, way for it to, one, be a consistent stream, like 24-hour stream, but the deal that we have that keeps the stream going, it lasts for like 30 minutes and then it ends. But at the same time, we don't want it to last forever. So it's kind of difficult to find that middle ground where the stream continues for a gimmicky length of time to justify the title to the label, but at the same time not, not last for fucking a year. Anyways, I'm talking too much. Let's get this stream kicked off, and we are going to begin the night with Switchblade being Surf. That's a nice little cover art. I like that cover art. Let's hit it. Thank you all for being here. We're gonna have a good stream. We're having a good night. I can already tell how good this evening is going to be. How are you doing today? I'm doing fine. I am. I can't complain. I didn't do anything today. I don't work Mondays. This is my work Mondays. So I wonder who did the cover. Yeah, I wonder who did that. I wonder oh, what the fuck? It's right there. This guy did the cover art. Oh shit. That being said, I am starting to feel a little gross myself, so I do wonder if maybe whatever Kenzie has is rubbing off on me. I think I'm probably fine though. Hope you're ready for my track. I have been ready for a week. Me and Blosper are not the same person. No matter how much you try to push that narrative. Sorry, this song's kind of long. I'm proud of the progression. I like long songs. Don't apologize to me. We've had this conversation before. We've talked about this. I've arrived, Mr. Monday. That is my name. My first name, melmige, last name, Monday. How about that election day tomorrow, huh, guys? Voting for Playboy Cardi. You'll be on the right side of history. This is the election episode. Yeah, this is the special election day edition of melmige Monday. We're actually going to stay on stream until the winner is certified. You'll get my live reactions to everything. You'll get my live reaction when Kamala Harris wins Texas. Yeah, if anybody ever needs a sort of abstract cover art, I'm your guy. Hit me up. I'll do it for free. I have no political opinion because politics stress me the fuck out and make too much arguments. Politics stress me the fuck out, and I have a ton of political opinions. I have so many political opinions. Crizzy's right. The impact was really, really nice. Well worth the wait. These reverse melodies are really nice too. Actually, they sound like vocals. They sound like reverse vocals. Mel for president. Unfortunately, I'm not 35 and was also born in What's a funny country to be born in? I was born in Bulgaria. I can't run. Sorry. I will not be upset regardless of who wins. Can't relate. I will be very upset with a particular outcome. I think I care too much about this election. I do too. I care so much. I'm really excited to not care though. I'm excited for it to be over. It's been occupying too much of my brain power has been going towards it. Most tapped into this election than ever before. I think I probably am too. I've been pretty tapped into the last election too, but I just think that realistically nothing will change. 4 years of someone we don't like for someone else to reverse it after. I mean, I understand the driving philosophy behind that perspective. I'm not even going to claim that you're wrong. But one outcome is measurably and provably worse than the other. But hey, that's not what we're here to talk about. Oh, hey, Carl. We're here to talk about this nice kick pattern. Actually, yeah, we are. We're here to talk about that stereo width on that synth right there. That's what we're here to talk about. Your cat was licking on beat. Those are the things that I like to hear. Mel is too media trying to talk about politics. I mean, I'm comfortable with talking about politics. That's not something that I think bothers me. But I'm also very fervent about it sometimes if I let myself be. So I do have to keep my cool. I can get pretty intense about it. And that's not fun for anybody. You know what I mean? I don't like to be intense about things. Can we vote for your cat as president? I don't think that she meets the minimum age requirement. Maybe in cat years, though. We can kind of do a bit of a loophole workaround. I get passionate very quickly. Me too. Yeah, you get it. Me too. Which diet right he hates the most? Oof, all of them. How old is your cat in cat years? Well, she's 3 years old in human years. Do you have to be 35 to be vice president? That is a good question. I have no idea. I know that, I know the age limit for that. That's a good question. I have no clue. What's the, I'll look it up. We can all find out together. Okay, so it's the same thing. I guess that makes sense, yeah. If something were to happen to the current sitting president in which they were no longer able to perform their presidential duties and functions, then I guess, yeah, their follow-up would have to be 35 as well. Good question, though. I respect your enthusiasm to gain new knowledge. This is awesome, Switchblade. I really love this a lot. I think that less is more, the ethos of less is more really does kind of carry this track. The minimalism of the track really, really emphasizes every single structure and progression change that you have in there. When that impact hits, not a very loud, abrasive, or saturated impact, but because you've stripped back the environment so much and given so much open space and air, when it does hit, it feels massive. And I think that these are the sort of progression and texture decisions that result in really cool ambient works. I love this. This is one of my favorite things that I've heard from you recently, and I think that you approach it with a super impressive level of tact. Seems like it's going to be a chill, low-key stream, and I like that. I also enjoy chill, low-key streams. Sometimes it's nice to kind of sort of peel back the energy a bit and just kind of relax and talk. Did you like the panning? Dude, you know how I feel about panning. I love some good stereo space. What a lot of people don't get, and I'm not even saying this to be a dick, but what a lot of people don't get is how much stereo space is your friend and how much something is changed by just altering where it is in the mix, right? If everything is centered, which is the case in a lot of instances where the instrumental is not produced by the vocalist, then it feels flat. It feels one-dimensional. And that's why a lot of like, I mean, listen to like a lot of like 60s and 70s alternative, or not alternative, a lot of 60s and 70s contemporary folk and contemporary country. Because the way that those songs were mixed and the way that they were made for vinyl records is new Mount Erie album, if you fuck. I was actually listening to Mount Erie today. But yeah, because of the way a lot of contemporary country and folk records were mixed in the 60s and 70s, it prioritized panning, and that translation over to stereo produces some really, really cool stereo spaces. I mean, people make jokes about the Beatles, that the vocals are right in the middle and then the guitar is panned to 95% to the right, but these kinds of things are really interesting. It's unique. It's engaging. Whatever. Point is, we're listening to Lily now. Can't take my eyes off you. Let's hit it. 22 viewers. Where did everybody come from? We were at 10 viewers about 2 minutes ago. Nice of you all to join. Super happy to have you. I love the Beatles. I do too. What's your favorite? Everyone name your favorite Beatles song. Because remember when everybody on Twitter tried to justify the opinion that the Beatles were like the worst, most garbage band to ever exist? Don't have to love them, but seems like a silly kind of contrarian take. All You Need Is Love. Not a bad one. I think my favorite would have to be You Never Give Me Your Money. But I do love Got to Get You Into My Life as well. Overrated but not garbage. Fair. They did do some crazy shit though. Come on. A Day in the Life used to be my favorite. A Day in the Life used to be my favorite. So I respect that. The Beatles did some really interesting, forward-thinking stuff. Like, I'm not going to pretend that they weren't incredibly innovative. And they were recorded together for less than 10 years. You always feel like the Beatles were together for like decades. No, like 9 years. I Will is Rose's favorite. I Will is an incredible track. Love those Paul songs. John Lennon would have liked Blade. John Lennon would have been a drainer. Do I think John Lennon is brat? No. Paul McCartney was, though. My Guitar Gently Weeps is one of the greatest songs ever written. John Lennon could get it. I think Paul was cuter. I'm not gonna lie. I think Paul McCartney was cuter than John Lennon. Quick, who was the hottest Beatle? Revolution 9. You guys think John Lennon was the most attractive Beatle? I think John Lennon was the... Thanks, Carl! I think John Lennon was the third most attractive Beatle. That's just me. I guess I asked for a reason. Lily, this is incredible. Lily, this is incredible. Check DMs. I got you. Come on, homie, Kate Yoko Ono. All cuties. Fair enough. There were no ugly Beatles. And then all of the Rolling Stones were ugly. Kind of balances out to just one mediocre looking band. I'm looking at my DMs, Carl. I can't seem to, I don't see anything. Hey, Chrissy, thank you. Oh, there's the DM. I don't know why that took so long. Who's the ugliest Beatle? I hate to say it, probably Ringo. The ending of that... Hold on, I'm going to play it one more time. Doesn't that kind of sound like the ending to Through the Fire and Flames by Dragon Force? Doesn't it kind of just sound like the ending of that song just a little bit? Ringo has the coolest name ever, though, so it evens out. I do agree that Ringo Starr is the coolest name of the 4 Beatles. Man, oh man. Lily, I think that this is incredible. I love this. You were not kidding when you said that you were submitting your best track so far this week. I love everything about this. I think that this over the top. What's your favorite Beatles album? Probably Revolver. Yeah, probably Revolver. But Abbey Road is also up there. I think that this over the top, non-stop onslaught of really fine-tuned melodies and crazy, abrasive, saturated percussion, just everything kind of like cascading on top of itself, speeding back and forth, screaming down this beat. I'm really impressed by all of it. And also, I think the structure has a lot of nice, satisfying payoffs. I think that the way you've got it set up here is each one of these drops really, really kind of just hits when you need it to. Is Stairway to Heaven one of the greatest songs of all time, or is it overrated to you? You know, I'm going to say this. I'm not going to pretend like I am a huge Stairway to Heaven fan, right? I have respect for what this song has done for guitar centers everywhere, but I cannot tell you the last time that I elected to listen to it in my free time. Freebird clears 100%. Freebird is one of the greatest songs ever written. Freebird is fucking incredible. But Lily, I am beyond impressed. This is by far my favorite thing that I have heard from you. Please continue to just pump out these bangers. You are such a promising artist. It kills me to not see as much people listening to your music as I want them to. The payoff was great. Yeah, Freebird's great. Any Creed song? My little brother, I think, just recently saw Creed perform with he saw Creed perform with 3 Days Grace and Finger 11, which is just the craziest concert of all time. But I gotta respect it. Piano Man by Billy Joel. So Piano Man was one of the first songs that I taught back when I started playing piano when I was 13 years old. Piano Man is one of the big songs that I still remember how to play. I haven't really learned anything new on piano. Worst concert I've ever heard. Go fuck yourself, man. You don't want to see Creed Finger. You don't see Paralyzer by Finger 11. And then, no, it was 3 Doors Down. Because Kryptonite. So it was 3 Doors Down, not 3 Days Grace. So you don't want to see Paralyzer by Finger 11, Kryptonite by 3 Doors Down, and then what's the big Creed song? You know, the one Creed song that everyone knows. Oh, no. You know that one? The one that we all know? Fuck. Anyways, God, you guys are children. Creed does have one banger. Yeah. And it'd be worth going to a show just to see that one banger be performed live. You know what I mean? I saw that is the good one. Everyone knows that one. I saw Iration and Pepper perform in Florida a couple months ago. And when I saw Iration perform, I didn't give a fuck about any of the songs, but then Time Bomb came on, and I was just fucking rocking that shit, vibing, man. You know what I mean? Time Bomb comes on at the Iration concert, and dude, you better bet that I'm just like the whitest guy with the biggest dreadlocks of all time, just bobbing and swaying. Anyways, Carl B has actually submitted a music video, which is fucking awesome. Let's do it. I don't know who Creed is. What, do you live under a rock?
It's like we never met at all. The way you see through me, but do you recall?
Thanks, man.
that I do you. You can't defy your nature, no matter how much I want you to. 'Cause you're not like me, and you never will be. I hate to box you in, so I tell myself to repress these feelings.
This is a really cute video. This is a cute video. I like this a lot. Super charming.
Let's retrace every step like footprints in the snow. Back to the fatal moment of fates entwined in a way I never ever expected to. I can see in your eyes you're not feeling the same way, but here 1,000 times to die now. I'll just one more stay out of the way, stay out of the way, 'cause I don't wanna break this, and I know you. You'll never think of me the same way that I do you. You can't defy your nature, no matter.
They posted up like the D&B and handbag. It's one of the craziest things anybody's ever said to me, I think.
You never will be. I hate to box you in, so I tell myself to repress these feelings for the sake of you. For the sake of you. I think it's best not to press the issue. I should just be grateful for what we have, and whatever comes next.
It is nice to see young Luca. I've missed the Luke.
So long as you're my friend, and maybe we can make this last until the summer ends. You'll never think of me the same way that I do you. You can't defy your nature, no matter how much I want you to. Like me, you never will be. I hate to box you in, so I tell myself to repress these feelings for the sake of you, for the sake of him.
Oh, dude, this is so good. I love this. I love this. Directed by Hirosha. Hell yeah. This is awesome, guys. I love this. Been lurking. I just want to say thank you, guys. Dude, yeah. You guys killed it. I'm such a huge fan of this. Not only are both of you really kind of just vocally at the top of your game on this track, but I really love how well written it is. I know how much like certain specific scenes, musical movements and genres mean to you guys, Midwest emo, post-hardcore, stuff like that. And I feel like you guys are both people that have stayed so relentlessly true to yourselves, and I think that it reflects in the music you make. It's just such a clean, authentic, genuine sound from both of you, and the music video is really cool to see as well. You guys, as everyone know, have been incredibly long time, tightly knit collaborators, and seeing you all do a music video together, I think adds a lot of charm, style, and personality to the music that everyone is maybe a little bit more familiar with. So this is killer. I'm super pumped to see this from you guys, and I'm super pumped to hear this from you guys as well. I know that you said it's the first edit, but I already think that it's a super charming, fun, and cute video. Cool as hell, dude. Love you guys both. You're the best. What's your favorite Peggy song, Mel? You know, I'm gonna say this. I'm not a crazy big JPEG Mafia listener. I like him. I respect what he does, and I think he's an incredibly talented artist. But I don't really listen to him a lot. That being said, it's probably a toss-up between. Hey, Aris Moon, how you doing? It's probably a toss-up between a couple Scaring the Host tracks. That's my favorite album that Peggy has released as a primary artist, and yeah. Probably one of the Scaring the Host tracks, although Veteran's a decent record, LP's a decent record. All My Heroes Are Cornballs. It's he's a very talented guy, and his new record was good too. I liked his new record quite a bit, although I cannot say that I have done many subsequent listens. Scaring the Host is his peak. No disrespect. I don't think he'll ever make anything like it. Yeah, he won't actually. He produced the entire record analog with a drum machine and a sampler. Did not use a DAW. Did not use a computer to produce a single one of those tracks. And he said that he will never do it again. Perfect. It's his best song. I'm not gonna lie. 100%. I actually might agree with you there, Crizzy. That might be my favorite song of his. But yeah, Scaring the Host is all analog. Is it too late to submit your song? Not at all. Let's hit this Crazy White song, Rebel. Intro. It's an intro. It's an ambient intro. Let's do it. Veteran the Peak. Oh yeah, I know we had that conversation about top albums of all time, and I remember you saying Veteran was your favorite record. I respect it. I respect it, although I cannot. I wish that I could agree. At his best when he's challenging himself. Yeah, that man's fighting demons constantly, and it makes for some great music. Dishes tonight? Hell yeah. Dude, I had such a bad shift Saturday that I got home and just like stared at my wall.
Tomorrow ain't today. So how could I tell what's the play? Disposable, disgusting, and a waste. A feeling deep inside of dismay. But I could pick myself back up if I just take the time.
All my heroes, yeah, this is good.
I don't wanna give you
when it comes to abstract or experimental hip hop, though, he'd be my top 10 for experimental hip hop. Probably top 5. Hey, you're not a hero. Hey, Lucas. Hey, Brecken. Peggy or Death Grips? Death Grips. I like the industrial sound a lot more, and I like their writing.
Freak out and leave everyone outside. Make songs to distract from my outside. Despite what I say and these coming words, I really only clown for me. I'm a narcissist and egotist and hate myself, but that's not all I could be. So I grab another rock and I grab another stick.
Sorry, I lost my place.
Walk, 'cause I feel myself limp. And I don't wanna
there it is.
talk, so in silence I sit. But I think I hear
yeah, I love Death Grips, man. I don't think a lot of artists beat Death Grips in general. It's not a totally invalid opinion. I would probably put Death Grips in. I put Death Grips in my top 100 artists, I think, maybe. Yeah, I'd probably put him in my top 100. Lost but with a map, I don't know where I started at. I don't know where I started at. Finally caught another stream. Hey, happy to have you. Appreciate you fitting me into your schedule. Fitting us into your schedule. Searching for a way to go. I'm never going home. I just put it in these scriptures you would never know. Love how slow this is. Definitely plays to the advantages of the track. Ice JJ. It's been a minute. Still I pack my days and take a hike closer to a waterfall in sight. Skip that. I will miss the person left behind. I'm still scared we'll share a single mind. Once I see snow and I feel a bit of cold, then I'll know that I'm not meant here. But deep in my soul and the truth lives close, 'cause I'm only left with rubble and my tears. Please come. Hell yeah. I really like this a lot, man. I think that the choice and the decision to keep this song pretty minimal, pretty low energy, with the only part of the instrumental being the piano, I think was a very good decision. Not that drums or a rhythm guitar or leads would have made it worse, but I do think that having a super bleak kind of pensive environment definitely emphasizes your vocals here a lot more, definitely emphasizes your writing here a lot more, and I like that you kind of just give it this sort of slow roll of these nice little piano chords pair with these little fills and embellishes that give the song energy, give it life, but sort of maintain that pretty consistent energy throughout. Some of your best writing that I've heard from you recently, equally introspective and observant. This is pretty cool, man. I like this a lot. Gonna listen to The Glow Part 2 for the first time when I leave the street. Oh, have you not listened to The Glow Part 2? Good fucking luck, man. Incredible album. Incredible album. I do love it. But I haven't listened to The Glow in a while. I was listening to Mount Erie today, but I haven't listened to a Microphones record in a while. Anyways, we got Planetary Dichotomy. It seems up your alley. Yeah, I think you would get a lot out of it, if I'm being honest. I don't know if you've heard Eternal Take Two, but at OMG it was disappointing. I have not cared about anything that Uzi has done in a really, really long time. He's always been super boring to me. But this guy Saturn just keeps reversing tracks, acting like it's artistic. What are you, Joe Hawley? Come on. Anyways, Planetary Dichotomy, Time Dilation Edition .demo. Let's do it. Ken Carson's single was better than the entire Uzi album. Ken Carson is another artist that I find incredibly boring. Uzi's worst album. I would believe that. You actually love Ken Carson. That's fair. I mean, I'm not hating at all. I just like a non-starter for me. I've never even like had that initial spark of interest in his work. His producers inspire me. That's fair. I do think it's funny when people, I think it's funny when people get upset about Ken Carson's whole, like, satanic thing. Like, they think that he's just like a blasphemous zealot or whatever. Do you like Destroy Lonely? Nah. I don't listen to anything opium inspired or related, really. No hate on the sound. I think it definitely has a place in hip-hop. It just does not typically do a whole lot for me in terms of casual or intensive listening. But I definitely think that it is an interesting sound. That is a understandable progression in terms of where hip-hop has been heading in the past couple years. I think it makes sense as an evolution of like what you were hearing 5-6 years ago. Kendrick got fake crucified on stage, but we still love him, so I don't know, people are hypocrites. I mean, I don't know. I think it, one, I think it comes down to how offended you are by religious imagery, whether or not it's being used with good faith or intention. But beyond that, also, I think it's how much of a meaningful message that the individual can derive from it. I think most people probably have an easier time deriving a meaningful message from Kendrick's recent religious imagery than Ken Carson's. Not to say that one is more or less valid than the other, just audience reception, you know what I mean? Which sometimes is unfair, I can admit. This is cool. You know what? I was kind of joking a little bit, but I do think that the reversed sounds are super awesome. I think that they work really well, especially in context of the whole theme and sort of concept and narrative of this taking place in space, this being a space-oriented project. I think that the reversed sounds kind of give this sort of like pulse to thing, like a quasar or some shit, and I think that it reflects nicely. The texture, I think, is... I think that the texture is indicative of that sort of environment. So I think you're definitely playing to your advantages here by making these decisions. It's super cool. I love how the whole thing kind of has this it kind of feels like a heartbeat almost. Like there's kind of like this song kind of breathes in rhythm as it progresses, which I think is really cool. I like the writing on this a lot. I've really been enjoying the space stuff that you've been doing. Finally living up to your name. This is pretty killer, man. Thank you for the $5 as well, and thank you for sharing. The kinsatanic image is tired and boring than it is. Here is the sorry for not sticking around longer, but I love y'all. Hey, no problem. Here's the thing. The thing about satanic imagery, the thing about religious imagery in general, is not that I necessarily have any sort of problem with whether or not people use religion as a vessel for their own personal and individual messages. I have no problem with that at all. But I think it just comes down to, like I said, it comes down to audience reception in terms of the message and themes being conveyed. I think a lot of people probably don't feel like what Ken Carson is doing. They don't think of it as anything other than maybe a little reactionary, this sort of contrived counterculture statement that's beyond surface level, rather superfluous, but I've seen a ton of artists pull off religious imagery, some painting that religious imagery and sort of like iconography in negative lights, and it be received significantly better. So it really does just kind of come down to how the artist plays it off and how their audience has been sort of conditioned to react to that. You know what I mean? Like if Cannibal Corpse did that shit, nobody would bat an eye. The audience has been conditioned to have expectations that align with that behavior. Maybe with Ken Carson, not so much, or at least people are tired of it. So, I don't know. Anyways, we got Brecken, Spite with Skelly and Static, produced by Blocktain and 82 Times. Let's hit it. Hey, Dylan, how you doing? But what the fuck do I know, right? I'm just one guy. I completely understand why you love soundtracks for the blind. It's insane. Can't stop listening to it. It feels cursed. It is unbelievable to me that Soundtracks for the Blind was ever even made. Incredible record. I totally get you, PJ. 100%. That is. I get it. Drifting off in my sleep. Broken lamp, but the light's still on. Everything I do, I feel is wrong. Tell me to try and then I end up seeming dumb. Yeah, my anxiety riddles my tongue. I cannot speak without feeling numb. And I feel at home when I'm all alone. Weak in the knees when I see him run. I know that they're against all of the stuff I've done. Crawl out of the basement, find another when we're out of touch. Find someone to share the love from up above. I don't hate the pressure, but I fold when it gets way too much. Yeah, out of luck, out of trust. Lost a lot of miles when I saw you do that little shoulder shrug. Yeah, now you hate my guts, no longer think I'm a stud. I thought it was over with the first time that you left me off. Wrong all along, turn my body off. I'm pretty pumped about this. Hey, Lizzie, how you doing? Colder than the snow, but I still need someone to hold me. Start to lose control, hold it down inside a stormy. Hear it in my voice, it started to shake when I'm recording. Going on, this bottle poured up. Nobody left, no more light, no love. Fool me once, give my life for what? All I wanted in my eyes was us. Nobody there for me to cry for. Breaking down to you, I'm looking like an eyesore. Breaking down to you, you're someone I would die for. Triple digits on the dash, hit a high score. I thought maybe I was someone you could try for. I thought maybe I was someone you would like more. I thought maybe I was someone you could fall for. I
can feel it, I can feel it, I can't anymore.
Nice. I really love the reserved energy of this track. Sorry, I'm pulling up a couple links over here on my left monitor to ensure that I am not leaving anybody out, because I know that quite a couple names have popped up since we began that were not initially here. But no, I love this. I think that the reserved energy of the track and how dark and kind of gloomy it sounds is awesome. I mean, the sort of gentle chords that are playing and Brecken's vocals here for the first half of the song are super dark and muddied and almost with some of the dynamics almost obscured to a certain degree. And I think that it gives it this super heavy, oppressive kind of melancholy to the entire thing. And it definitely comes across as super low energy and weary. It's awesome. Skelly does a fantastic job here as well. Super pretty vocals as always. I love not only Skelly's vocals and how great of a singer he is, but also just how his vocals are mixed onto this. Definitely kind of like a light in the dark in terms of the engineering and mixing done on the vocals and production of this track. This is fucking awesome. Super cool. Feels a little even experimental for you, Brecken. I feel like you're kind of tapping into some energies that I haven't heard a lot from you recently, and it definitely pays off. This is sick. Who's up next? Jesus, I gotta organize over here just a little bit. Fucking hell. All right. We've got Epitome of Failure. I don't know what to call this. We got Ryan and Tied for Silver on the production. No surprise there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm tired. But the show must go on, so we're going to listen to this Epitome of Failure track. Damn, I missed it. I missed what? The stream or the song? Because the stream, we're still going. Brecken song, you definitely did miss. That is true. Let's hit it. What's up, Cloudy?
Picking up all these thoughts and I'm afraid of what I said. Should've went and saw because I couldn't type the tag. Writing on the wall, but my brain is too complex.
Did a rework of the song Shade Before Heartless Babe? Yeah, of course. You can submit anything you want. I don't care if it's a song we've heard 100 times. I can't stop yawning. Huge tracks tonight. I'd agree. Man, this is awesome and also short-lived. I feel the screams are so juicy. That is an interesting adjective to use to describe, but I'm not going to say that I wholly disagree with your assessment there. The screams are, in fact, pretty juicy. Dude, I love this. This is so cool. I think you do this awesome thing where every single one of your hooks is good and great and amazing. I feel like I'll get every single one of your hooks stuck in my head the second that I hear them. They're so infectious and catchy. I want to get somebody on this. I don't know who, though. Well, Bachelor number 1, 2, and 3 will be asking questions of shortly. So, who would sound good on this? Who do you guys think would sound good on this? We'll play a couple seconds of it. Let's listen to it. Who are we here on this? Submit your answers now. But it's killer. I mean, incredibly powerful vocal performance here. Your vocals just have so much energy and power and emotion behind them. A Gunna, okay, cool. Nice. I think I can see that being a smash hit. It would just breach the top 100 Spotify chart for trending. But no, I love this, and I hope that you find your other half so we can get this to be a publicly listenable track. Lil Tay, okay, I feel like we're kind of losing the plot just a little bit. Let's maybe put a little bit more thought into this before we just start saying things, all right? I think that we're just saying things and not thinking about them before we... Okay, NBA Youngboy, nice. Cool. Heading in a better direction. Remember when Lil Wayne did Rebirth, when he did his rock album? We should get Lil Wayne on that track. And he'll do it too. Lil Wayne will do a feature on anything. Anyways, we got Jake Paul. Yeah, I don't know. Is Jake Paul still a thing? I saw that he got really fat, but only in his stomach. His pecs and arms and legs are obviously still pretty toned and muscular. He looks pregnant. Does anybody know what's going on with that? Any updates on Jake Paul? Is he still does he still make YouTube videos, or is he just fighting people now? Is he just doing boxing? Probably bulking. No, he looks pregnant. Like this, it looks like it's a bit. Like it looks like he's doing a bit. Age, that autofilled. I don't care about that shit. But he looks like it looks like a gimmick, like a bit that he's doing, because well, this is a forward angle, so maybe we don't really get the full effect here. But it seems fake. It doesn't seem like something that a real person would do for any justifiable real reason. I don't know. He's using juice. He's fighting, so he might not be juicing, because he's fighting like sanctioned matches, but that's definitely fake. You see, that's kind of the direction that I was on. I hope Mike Tyson knocks him out, dude. I hope Mike Tyson does just that. Yeah, I hope that too. Anyways, Lucas Waste, let's do it. Dude, what the fuck is the John Pork thing? I keep seeing that. I don't know what that's from. What that means? Is that just like a thing? Is that just like a picture?
Showed up with one girl, I left here with them two bitches. People move different, don't be surprised you made the right decision. For everything.
Who is Steve Beef?
What's the point is you hear me out? I got some rights to say, but most of
I don't know these people.
Had to say just doing bullshit. What I got, you don't ever lose it. Some ways might be confusing. Got here making big progress. She don't care if she might be doing this. Up to me to be the one who moving. Guys, you keep going stupid. Long cars trying to find solutions. What's in it for me? It's how I feel the incident. Don't even you know. There's a reason I keep coming back.
Tommy Salami. Now you're just making things up.
Not prepared, but I'm still ready. Hands full of my conscience heavy. I'm trying to think from a new perspective. This was so much shit makes it harder to breathe. I wanna understand what you don't seem to believe. Have you not thought about it? You're a lying piece of shit. I'm not being dramatic. I bet you would agree.
You sound like mobsters from The Simpsons. Tommy Salami and Donnie Pastrami.
Don't be surprised you made the right decision. For everything going on right now. What's the point is you hear me out? I got some words to say to you, but most of them won't be right now.
Kevin Bacon, and now I know you're making that up. Nobody would have that name. That's a fake name that nobody would ever have. You don't get famous with a name like that. So I did it just beat now, dude. I love this. Lucas has been bringing, don't know why that was such a hard sentence for me to get through. Lucas has been bringing some pretty immaculate vibes to the table recently. Every single track that I hear from him, I just can't help but get so lost in. I love this kind of monotone, low energy vocal tone that you've got here over these nice kind of plucky melodies. I love everything that you're doing on this track. And each track that you have sent in past couple weeks have all been from this demos page, all been fairly low-key productions. But I think that you're just killing it every time. I really would love, like, honestly, just like compiling like a short kind of just tape of sort of, you know, sort of mismatched tracks kind of within the same vein. That would be a great little tape. I think you've been really killing it with these recent ones. Okay. Next we got Iris Moon with It's Only Lustful I Fear. And I'm assuming this me is probably credit for the production, but if it's part of the title, just let me know. You know, was it you that I saw talking about? I think that was you who tweeted something about being on the new Outer Banks season. Is that your dream? Or I'm so sorry if that's not you and somebody else just tweeting about Outer Banks, but I'm pretty sure that was you. Thank you, Mel. Definitely be dropping an EP of some sort soon. That'd be awesome. I would love to listen to that. But anyways, we got It's Only Lustful I Fear. Let's do it. Me? I've never seen Outer Banks. Shit, yeah, that was totally somebody else then. Oh my god, I'm so fake. That was somebody, I swear. Damn, who was that? Did I just make that up?
It's clear to me that you only care about my words on the exterior. What you have I been? 'Cause with a life the same, with one love you gon' carry me. They think it ever hate me. I let it love me, but I can't just let
Thanks, man. Really appreciate that. That's such a nice melody. This is so sweet. This song is so sweet. I love how glistening and poppy this production is. This is a super cool kind of like dreamy pop track. That's it. I don't know. It's so shiny. It's so ethereal. And I love the textures that you've got going on here. And your vocals on this sound great. I mean, your vocals on this are so fucking smooth. Hey, thank you, Lizzie. Thanks for listening to everyone's songs for us. Yeah. That's what I'm here for. Do you have a song that you want me to play, or are you just donating for the love of the game? Oh no, I just knocked off my my ear in excitement. Oh no, Oh God. I'm a freak now. But no, your vocals on this are absolutely gorgeous. They're stunning, and the mixing on this is so unbelievably clean. I don't know. I really, you're down. I love how much of a vibe this song is. I wish it was like twice as long so I could just kind of keep listening to it. This is killer. And then next, we have I Hate When Ears Fall Off. Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of it myself, if I'm being honest. I look so dumb now. See, back when I had 2 pink cat ears, I looked like a logical, rational, level-headed, cool guy. I looked like a cool guy with pink cat ears. The kind of guy that you want to be friends with, have a beer with, you know? But now, I look like a fucking maniac. Like a lunatic, you know? I'm not somebody you trust. I'm somebody you see walking down the street, you cross the road, you walk the other side. That's what I look like now with only one of those 2 pink cat ears. What am I talking about? Jesus Christ. Anyways, we got Interstellar, Fella, on Wooka and Xavier from our Project Sleazy. Let's hit it. See how my high... Don't spoil it! Now you look like you have a tiny little birthday hat on. I kind of do look like I have a little birthday hat on. That's a good way to look at it. Turning a negative to a positive. I respect that mindset. That grind set.
I think you're an alien. And I was like, nah, that'd be dope, but you kind of close. I'm actually a Nigerian covered in so much cosmic powder, you know what I'm saying, that it gives me cosmic power. And it makes me the Interstellar Bella, the Interstellar Bella. But let me explain what that means, or better yet, let me tell you. You know what I'm talking about? Interstellar Bella on Wooka and Xavier. Interstellar Bella trying to link up with the Zelda. You can see how high I roll while they be dwelling in the cellar. Whoops, the top of Buddha be shining like giant jewels in the tiny river. Let me tell ya, I'm arriving, she's inviting me to stay, but like I'm Batman, so I be like, hell yeah. It's an Interstellar Bella, just an Interstellar Bella trying to link up with the Zelda. You can see how high I roll while they be dwelling in the cellar. The Interstellar Fella ain't got no time for wishing. I don't have a Cosmo or I'm solar system drifting through the cosmos. I wonder, stick out like Nutella on the sweater in a Costco. While Zaza is yelling out for her mama. My flow and rhymes take you to different places. Pigments and shapes switch, dipping low like spaceships. African baller should have been a scholar in Wakanda. My verse get your grooving though, when moving slow like scenes in the Matrix. My words make tricks, give you dollars. Celeste, your
what I lost in the war.
So just embrace this. Just put some Wooka on ya, it's an honor to slay and stay up like Donna and Blitzen. Straight sprints and writing novels like I'm Oliver Twist. And don't know what that is, go read some Charles Dickens. Interstellar Bella, straight up be astroparticle ripping. Interstellar Bella trying to link up with the Zelda. You can see how high I roll while they be dwelling in the cellar. Whoops, the top of Buddha be shining like giant jewels in the tiny room. Let me tell ya, I'm arriving, she's inviting me to stay, but like a Batman, so I be like, hell yeah. It's an Interstellar Bella, just an Interstellar Bella trying to link up with the Zelda. You can see how high I roll while they be dwelling in the cellar. Green on me like I was questing for rupees. Just met a cutie with a booty like a two-piece. That means it's me, I treasure inspecting like a ruby. It starts to glow when it gets closer to me. Take a trip with the cosmic Nigerian, a prophet with eerie glim. Rockets appear in dim pockets in space. Take me on a dreary spin. They say Wooka is cool, but I swear something weird with him. Not from this place, but I phase in and out, interfere within your timeline. A line of mine, leave yo smoking like a prime times. Scope it, then rewind the minds like it's men in black. Extend my raps, assign rhymes, and spit it.
On Wooka's wordplay is so creative, it's like a stream of consciousness. Yes, 100%. It's insane. The man, just his creative visions are never ending. I don't even know how he thinks about these lines.
Trying to link up with the Zelda. You can see how high I roll while they be dwelling in the cellar. Whoops, the type of food that be shining like giant jewels in a tiny river. Let me tell ya, I'm arriving, she's inviting me to stay, but like I'm Batman, so I be like, hell yeah. It's that Interstellar Bella, just an Interstellar Bella trying to link up with the Zelda. You can see how high I roll while they be dwelling in the cellar. Interstellar Bella, hell yeah. I'm trying to link up with the Zelda. Interstellar Bella, hell yeah. I'm trying to link up with a Zelda. In a Zelda Bella, hills, yeah. I'm trying to link up with the Zelda. Just to in a Zelda Bella, trying to link up with the Zelda. You can see how high I roll, why they be dwelling in the cellar. In the Stella fella, out of this world, then I'm finna tell ya. So sick, I'm about to hurl like that boy is powered by.
Sorry, it drives me crazy.
I take a black boy, mix it with
I couldn't even last one song.
Boys, makes the track so wet, bruh. All damn moist, just like that cellar. Element like I fell from up high, so go ahead and take a ride in the sky, but in a stellar fella. You know, like Earth, Wind, and Fire, but I'm more like space, time, and energy when I'm energy. And I'm hitting y'all with this energy, cause I'm always finna be the interstellar fella, trying to link up with the Zelda. You can see how high I roll while they be dwelling in the cellar. Whoops, the type of boot that be shining like giant jewels in the tiny room. But let me tell ya, I'm arriving, she's inviting me to stay with her like a kite man. So I be like, hell yeah. It's an interstellar fella, just an interstellar fella, trying to link up with the Zelda. You can see how
I kind of like this beat is almost a little cloud rappy with these kind of like blaring kind of like fluty sounds, kind of staying within the entirety of the beat. And maybe the trap has a bit, the trap drums have a bit more of a bite to them. But I really do kind of like how spacey and kind of like otherworldly the production on this is. I think it gives a really nice sound. And as we briefly talked about mid-song, Onwuka is just this never-ending bar machine. Onwuka is a factory that just produces innovative and interesting, fun wordplay just all day. It's crazy how many references and bits of wordplay and rhymes and metaphors you can just condense and cram into a song. I feel like you could spend a very long time picking this apart. And also, it's nice to hear from you, man. I feel like we haven't heard an Onwuka track in quite a bit. So it's nice to hear something from you, especially, you came back swinging with 5.5 minutes of just straight Wuka bars. I respect it. This is killer, man. I dig the sound. This sound is so cool. What Onwuka does is so cool. And then up next, we got Lizzie. We got a cover of Falling Down from Peepin' X. Let's hit it. Yeah, sorry, I got like deja vu. What's that? Is that It Takes Two? Hit it. It Takes Two? Yep, that's it. Sorry, I just, if you've ever been wondering what it's like to be inside my head, it's just music references and sounding like a crazy person when I try to explain them out loud to you guys. I shouldn't even say anything in the first place. Listen, I'm gonna do a bit whether it succeeds or not, and it doesn't succeed most of the time, but when it hits, so I listened to a lot of Lofi in high school. A lot. And I will say this, without Pete, there probably wouldn't be half as many people watching this stream right now. So I gotta respect that. This is a really well done cover, and also just a bit of an interesting perspective on it. You know, having the cover and because the original song has two vocalists, having it all be under one vocalist kind of gives it like a sort of difference in cohesion as opposed to the original track where there is a split kind of like. It's two people. It's a split track. But so I think it's and this is a small detail, but I do think it's interesting to hear the entire song with one vocalist. I think it kind of helps sort of mesh some of the opposing verses writing together a bit. You sound great. I like this a lot. I like the kind of thicker vocal mix that you've got going on here. I think it stays true to the original sound while also deviating a little bit away in some other parts to give it your own flair, give it your own style. This is a really cool cover, and I think that vocally you sound really nice, especially there towards the end with those vocal inflections where you kind of reach up into a higher register. This is super cool. I like listening to covers. I like hearing people's takes on songs, especially if I'm familiar with the song, so I can kind of so I have that starting off point. I hear a ton of covers where I haven't heard the original song, and that's a unique experience in its own right, but whatever. I think you did a great job. This is awesome. Hirosh is tweeting some real shit right now on the timeline. Music is something that sits right at the heart of being human, in my opinion. It's one of the most universal things there is. I'm glad it's crazy. It's killer. I got the post notifications on, but Hirosh is very, very correct about that. Anyways, we got Hazy B. Mel, did you F5 my page? No, but I will right now. That way I don't forget to later. Zoltar mixed it. It sounds like a Zoltar mix. That makes sense to me. Thinking about it now, that makes sense to me. Anyways, up next we have got Hazy B, Willow, featuring Half-Hearted too. Damn, let's do it. Oh, and thanks for the $5 too, Lizzie. I really appreciate that a lot. Misty, what's up? You're sick, so is Rose. I think that I might be catching whatever she's got.
This time,
what's your affliction?
Someone else by your side. I can never get it right when I try. I've been drinking a new bottle every night to heal my cuts, but I never settle in. It's eating me alive. When I'm full of you, just say I kill the vibe. Smoking something and she's solid in my eyes.
mistakes for nothing. Guess your friends were always right about me. You were there for it all. Now my texts are all green, but I'm happy you're good. I'll write our love in a book. I'll cross your name off a list. I gave it all that I could. People talk, I don't really know the reason. I don't need help on the reason that I'm bleeding. The pressure been building, I'm popping an artery. Said I'm feeling, I said it don't bother me. And I'm crossing the line, I'ma just go for a drive. Flying, you don't wanna die. Fuck that and you'll get blind. Trying to waste my time, I thought. So liking my whole life. Honestly, I can't stand the way you objectify me. Hurts to this day. Damn it, to the point my catch straight. Just for looking at me, don't ever play. Burn this will to the floor. At one point I did adore. Memories I don't want more. In the end, the ashes. I can't breathe with all these bars. Feel unsure if I have time. So much garbage in my mind. My mental is in decline.
Transitions are so interesting, like having two of those super hard cuts and then a faded in guitar. It's a really, really interesting voice.
Somber air in the wisp of ghosting. You declare what it means to be seen. In the window, you cannot see me. When you find me, I won't be in one piece. In the willow, I can see where it's hollow. Underneath is where I go to wallow. In a second, I can meet you in the ground. But under willows, my tongue is
Such a sick setup. Yeah, on Wuka, it definitely is. This is really cool. I know that you said this is one of the first beats you've made. The song has been a long time coming. Been working on it for quite a while. So I'm glad that you kind of got it to a finished point. There's a lot of really cool things going on the track. And, Jesus, excuse me. And I think that a lot of the more structural risks that you take pay off super well. This kind of like momentum killer, as in having these massive, abrasive, rattled, textured, blaring 808s, and then that hard cutoff into a fade in for the guitar is fucking wild, man. That is a really weird choice, but it pays off pretty well, and in the end it kind of presents this sort of jarring contrast between the sort of two main motifs and ideas that you're shooting for on the track, and it ends up being a really, really cool sound. Vocally, you sound fantastic. I love the kind of slight metallic edge that you have to your vocal mix. I think it helps blend your vocals in a bit with the more harsher choices in the production. And Half-Hearted makes for a pretty incredible contribution to this as well. This is really cool, really interesting. I'm really would like to hear you experiment a little bit more with the risks that you took in this track that I think paid off pretty well. Melmige, what is your opinion on Lost? Dude, I feel like I'm the only person in the fucking world who hasn't seen Lost. It makes me feel like I really left out. I was scrolling through things to watch on a streaming service the other night, and Lost came up, and I almost hit play. I was like, everyone talks about how this was like it was like at one point like the biggest show on television. You know what I mean? Like, it was huge. Everyone loved it. I guess I don't have an opinion. My opinion on it is that I'd like to see it eventually, because it seems to be a show that is well revered by anybody who has taken the time to watch it. It went on for a long time too, didn't it? Lost was on for a while. At least I think it was. Jesus. Anyways, so who's gonna take the risk and scan this QR code, see where it leads? Hey, Mac, how you doing? You're gonna scan this, and like the 56 petabyte zip bomb is gonna open up and explode your phone's battery. Somebody do it. I'm not doing it. Ah, fuck it, I'll do it. Oh, it's a SoundCloud link. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. It's self-referential to SoundCloud link to the album that it's on. Anyways, let's do it. feel like I could hit some crazy trick shots to this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you there. I'm not gonna lie. This is 100%. I'm hitting. This is a cool sound. Dude, the use of like phone beeps and dial tones in this has been awesome. Really love how it plays into the environment of the song. This is cool as fuck. This is awesome. I love this. The use of, like I said, the use of like phone beeps and stuff on the track is really cool. Love how it plays into the beat. Love how you create the melodies out of it. And then you also do sort of additional background work with it as well. I love the textures of this track as well. It's kind of got like a sort of a tense sound to it, a little eerie. But I think you build up a really compelling environment and some really, really cool melodies and textures playing against each other here. This is awesome. This is super cool. Jesus, I can't stop burping. I feel like the older I've gotten, I say older I've gotten. I'm young. I'm a spry young buck, dude. I'm not old. But the older I get, the more I feel like I start to experience just like weird, like general defects. I've been getting acid reflux a lot more. You're basically counting down the days until retirement. Dude, I'm not retiring. I don't have retirement. But like I've been getting acid reflux a lot, which obviously isn't a big deal, right? It's acid reflux, it's nothing. But I used to not get it. You know how one day you wake up and something happens and you're like, oh, that's weird, but then it just keeps happening? Like that's just a new part of your life. You know how you get used to being alive and then something changes and you kind of have to get used to it again? That's one of those things. Like going 23 years without having acid reflux and then having it regularly kind of makes you have to, you know, relearn to walk, put the training wheels back on. Hate when that happens. Yeah. There's a couple of things that have changed that, like, I at first did not. It's not nothing if it persists. It caused me permanent damage. Oof, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know. I feel like after I eat, I get. Or maybe is it acid reflux or indigestion when I'm burping a lot? I don't know the difference actually now that I think about it. My point is I'm sure that everybody at some point has had a new experience that became the new norm, that became the status quo, right? Anyways, how about that music stuff, right? Diesel Digital Scam Call featuring Petro. Let's hit it. More and more life I have allergic reactions. That is strange. Mel, you would sound dope on the solo switch ups. I think Lizzie's behind a little bit. Oh, it's awesome. Someone please check my vitals, need a diagnosis. I know you wanna dial, I don't like your tonsils. Taste trust, that's what makes us out of touch, out of mind. Did too much, you can't whine. In a rush, take your time. I can't use you as a crutch, I'm gon' shine. It's alright, I know what it's like. So full shitty every night. Rip Carter.
Can't quit your grind.
What happened?
I know you'll be fine. Shake it stuff when I'm on your mind. We can't hit rewind. Swipe blocked. Couldn't hear a voice inside the call for a job. Turning into static just like every time we talk. Couldn't say how many times we tried, but it's a lie. Running in a circle like the hands up on a clock. Got it all wrong, like a scam call. Can't compete, there was a problem with the install. Someday I'll be alright, but never feels like it's gonna be today. Feels like it's a daily fight, something standing in my way. Got a call the other night, don't know what you
This chat isn't working. Oh no.
You should never come my way. Blowing up my phone like I'm the only one you got. How many times I told you, baby, I don't wanna talk. The signal's breaking up, I think the call's about to
We're all talking about him like he's dead or something.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected.
Two phone sort of oriented tracks back to back. This is cool, man. I feel like you guys submitted this last week, right? Or the week before, maybe. But it's gone but not forgotten. Yeah, rest in peace. This is actually a memorial stream for Prod Carter. I love this. This is super cool. It's such a catchy hook, and the sort of beeping, futuristic digital production that you guys have got going on the beat is so awesome. I feel like everything flows super nicely together, and I feel like the bright energy of the song is the gift that keeps on giving. I don't know, super catchy. I love it. And also, I love your vocal mixes on this as well. I like that you kind of you keep it in a nice, steady, like the mix isn't crazy over the top, super indulgent. I think it helps your vocals contrast a bit better against the production that you've got going on here. Definitely getting a little bit of OG David Shoddy, Youngster Jack. I have not listened to David Shoddy. I haven't listened to a David Shoddy track. It's been a couple years since I've listened to a David Shoddy track. It's been a long time, if I'm being honest with you. Well, up next, in memoriam of Carter. I feel like he's still with us. I can still hear his trap drums. We have got an Emo Fruits track submitted by Carter, because Carter is on the production with Niall on this one. So in memoriam of Carter not being able to type in the chat, we'll play a song he produced. Everyone, turn your flashlights on, wave your lighter, raise a glass to our boy. To Carter. Gone but not forgotten. For sure. Don't mind me just hitting up my sound map. He killed this too. Beat so good it killed him, huh? That is something Carter would say. You're right, King. A beautiful memory of him. That is really what most of his messages comprise of. Now that I think about it. It's almost like he's still here. Like he's watching over us, listening to the song with us. It's a cool track. I like it a lot. Super Carter said thank you. What, are you speaking for the dead now? You better be careful with the games that you play, Hazy. No, this track a lot. Super nostalgic sound for me. I feel like this is this sounds like a lot of what I listened to kind of back in the late 2010s. It's a nice kind of like blend. I would have been this song's top streamer if this was 2020. Yeah, no, 100%. I definitely get that. I think that the kind of like nasally vocal delivery, the stripped back mix, the kind of futuristic emo trap production, all pretty good, all super nice, all super clean. I felt him speak through you. Let's break out the Ouija board and see if we can contact Prod Carter. And I like the production on this a lot as well. Carter's production is always super good, super clean, super versatile. And I feel like it's just super, super serviceable to the sound, being made here, essentially. Killer. I love it. I'm a big fan. Oh, hold up. I'm having some problems with my other monitor. Give me just 1 second, and I got it fixed. I've got it fixed in just 1 second. I fixed it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We got King up next with You Just Say. Let's hit it. I think we're probably... Let's see here. We're maybe almost halfway through the submissions. Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Depends on who's here, I guess. Because people come and go. We've had a pretty consistent viewership tonight, though.
Found God in the place that you were looking for. But some days I don't feel like going on. And God just turns it all into love.
Hey, man, thanks so much.
Never thought I'd let things get me down. Feels like I'm 6 feet in the ground. I don't know how to say this. I wish we were dating. Wish you were so fair, but I'll be here waiting. You just say, hey, you can save me. Just say, hey, you can break me. And I said I'm sorry.
Hey, how you doing?
But I just keep falling. And you just say that I'm not the same no more. You said I'm just no good. You said I'm just like you. You said I can't go through. You
Finally out of class. How was it?
love you. Just say, are you okay? And you say, are you just say, yeah. I was good. You say go down. You were good. Sitting all by myself. I'm just saying, things aren't right. Don't go yet. Don't go yet.
That sounds like a lot of fun, man. Tapping into the big boy work. Big boy equipment. Oh, that was... I love the mix on this right here. Sounds just like it's like in the room with you. That slight room space, that slight reverb, that slight EQ. High pitched voices. Yeah, it's great. That piano is super intimate. Those last little piano melodies were so up close and intimate. I like being able to I like to hear the hit of the key in instances like that. Or actually, I'll probably in most cases do I like to hear that. Kind of grounds the song, humanizes it in a way. But something interesting, or something that I think is interesting about this track is these Those are drill drums, man. That is 100% a drill hat pattern, or drum pattern, and it works out pretty well. You know, you kind of have a bit more of like kind of like an abrasive lo-fi sound going on, especially with those like that instrumentation in your vocal mixing. But I think that the energy of the drum patterns gives it a really cool spin and twist on the sound. Vocally you sound great, super impassioned vocals, super, you know, I mean, I don't know, just these, you're just crying over this beat, man. It sounds great. But yeah, no, that little drill drum pattern there, I think sounds pretty sick in the context of this track. I don't know. Pretty killer as always, and a super beautiful little poignant outro. Hey, and we have next, we got Brable. Thank you for the $5, man. Appreciate that. We have got Fortnite Sigma. Did you skip me? I have not. We still got you up in the queue, though. We got Fortnite Sigma, which admittedly, I'm not hesitant to play, but I'm just, I don't know where this could go. I don't know where this could lead. Let's do it. I like this gap in the waveform here. I'm a big fan of this kind of taper off and then just stark nothingness for about what appears to be about 5 seconds. Oh, this is a boo. This is an actual song.
I can't get enough of this pain. I'm only in love with the thought of this, and are you? I'm sorry, baby, I'm just so violent. There's something wrong with that. You're sick in your head, I know it. I know it. You're fucking on the wrong thing. That's fucking. Hold on, baby, don't go wrong. Trying to get you back, but I know it's too long.
You get the troll stuff covered? This is so Fortnite Sigma. Yeah, I'm gonna really nice guitar. That is some really nice guitar work. I'm gonna have to agree with Misty there. That super glossy kind of mathy, not this week. Okay, but that super it's super warm. Kind of like mathy riff that you've got going on does sound pretty great. I love it. I think it has just the right amount of warmth to really break through with the texture. It sounds great. And your vocals on this sound really awesome too. I think you've got everything mixed pretty well here. And it's a super nice, compelling vocal performance with some good writing. I was tricked. I I did kind of expect it to be kind of a goof, kind of a gaff. But no, instead we got a really, really nice kind of short and sweet, little bit of like math pop. Awesome. Killer track. And thank you for the $5 as well. And then up next, I got Idiot from Soroki. Now, I have heard the song because I do plan on talking about it in this week's weekly songs I listened to this week. So I will come clean and say that I have heard this one as indicated by my like and repost. But we're going to listen to it anyways. I'm going to give you my thoughts on it anyways. Let's hit it.
What's this?
They say your body loves you so unconditionally.
That's right.
But when I break mine, I hope I'm forgiven.
Of course.
I used to think together we could be anything.
Industry plant? Well, yeah, but it's still good music.
But I'm not an idiot.
Yeah.
Keep getting closer to some people I'll never meet.
Soroki's the biggest industry plant that I know.
Talk to those I've known since like
Have a good night, Hazy.
Okay.
I'm feeling nauseous when somebody is nice to me. I must be an idiot.
Are you? You're not an idiot, are you? You're not an idiot, are you? You're not an idiot. You're not an idiot.
What's this?
Someone said they want my hands for themselves. I couldn't comprehend the things that they felt. It's not that I don't like the way that they're held. I think I'd like it more as somebody else. Can't fake the feeling that you'll never be home again. It's a shame to say, but I've forgotten just what it meant. You're nothing now, and we know who it should have been. 'Cause I'm just an idiot.
Are you? You're not an idiot, 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 are you? You're not an idiot.
I never change, I'll never change. I can't decide how I think about it. It's always been just like you said. You wanna live and stuff. I wanna change, I wanna change. Can't be this way forever, but I don't wanna be somebody else. She's got nowhere to go. He didn't even notice. They thought we'd be prettier. We must not be ready yet.
You're not an idiot. 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 You're not an
What's this?
Start. You're my highest.
Porter Robinson if he was good. Porter Robinson if he was good. Jokes aside, I love this track. I think that Siroki is such a unique and really innovative talent, who I'm always super stoked to hear new music from. And I think what the cool thing about this track right here is how many different sounds and styles and ideas that Siroki is able to accomplish, while also it feeling as if it's one just clean, cohesive piece. It's weird. You kind of get the best of both worlds. Siroki, gets the cake and eats it too, because you have a deceptive amount of switch ups and transitions between ideas and themes and kind of like arrangements here, but it all feels continuous. It all feels connected, and I love it. It's disgustingly fucking clean. It is a disgustingly fucking clean track. The vocals are fucking perfect, and the melodies and the drums all are mixed fantastic with these little one-off quirks going on, firing in different directions vocally with the ad-libs and instrumentally with these cute little sound effects. I'm pretty obsessed with this track. I love it. I listened to it, I think, earlier today, and I just continue to be astounded by not only the creativity, but also the technical proficiency that went into the creation of this track. Siroki is definitely an artist to keep your eyes on. I will consolidate my thoughts soon and talk about it in a pre-scripted format very soon. I love Siroki. Porter Robinson, if he was good. Anyways, up next we got Dream Days and Shil Riel with Untitled. Let us hit it. Dude, I fucked up, man. I picked at my nail and I bit off more than I could chew, I think, and I picked it a little too far down. I'm really upset about it. It's like, you do that, you know, you should just... What if Siroki is just Porter Robinson, but even better? What if Porter Robinson were good, though? And oh, yeah, no, that's... Yeah. I'm okay with that. It's the better Porter Robinson. Yeah, man, I did it. I fucked up. You can't really tell. But, I definitely flew a little too close to the sun. excuse me. Killer track. As always, guys, I love your all's work together. Atmosphere on this. Vibes are off the charts. This is super cool. I don't know. I appreciate you kind of just sort of sticking to the sound and letting it slowly build upon itself. You're patient with it. You let it kind of establish its presence and kind of, get rooted in. Get rooted into the listener. And I love it, super kind of foggy pulses in the atmosphere, really kind of cool soundscapes, really great drum work, really great sample usage and melodies. It's just really cool. And at 7 minutes, I feel like it went past in the blink of an eye. Super easy to get lost in. Just an absolutely fucking banger. Nice little ambience. I love it. What can I say? And then up next. Hold on. Have you ever done that thing where you shake Chrome and you shake like anything, like you shake any sort of window and it closes all of your windows? I did that on accident. Hold on. I had to fix it. I had to get everything back in order. It's a mess. I've created a mess for myself. Okay, we're back in business. Up next we have got Not a Hero with Monday Night with Brecken, Priest Under the Maple Tree. Let's do it. Nice little piano, very ballady.
Forgot how much I smoke, I'm too high. I go out bad at smoking, make my lungs cry.
Joe Rogan endorses Trump.
Into the sky. I'm outside just taking pictures of the fucking sky. She want me to tell her I'm not like other guys. The truth is, baby, I'm just like those other guys. Every time I let you down, you like this happens every time. I will lie. I'm in shots, yeah, that's not too much for a Monday night. I work hard and don't pick up so we could be alright. Everything I love to slip away, that's why I hold you tight. I'm not that gold, my word, so excuse me while I write. Yeah, 10 hands on this ball, feel like I just gotta strike.
What a shock. Yeah, no one saw that coming.
A
crazy turn of events.
She said all this shit is unlike me, it's unlike me.
You said that you wanna see the right me. Sorry, but my life is like a light beam. I'm way too fast, you can see it for a second like it's lightning. When I change subject, always get so frightening. Then you wonder why there's so much in my life I'm hiding. Everybody thinks the stuff they think so uninviting. I can't even try my best to think that I'm not trying. And I get sick here when they think that I've been lying. I just go my heart, they can hear it when I'm sighing. Why you wrote me up a ticket, I don't know what I am signing. Maybe you might fix it, then you come around and like me. If not, then I'll run away and I'll find peace. I've been trying hard to fix it all with everything I got. It's been going wrong, let me take another shot. Missing every shot, but getting closer to the spot now. I'm locked down.
Not in shots, yeah, that's not too much for a Monday night. I work hard and don't pick up so we could be alright. Yeah. Everything I love just slips away, that's why I hold you tight. I'm not that gold, my word, so excuse me while I just 10 hands on this ball, feel like I just gotta strike. It's the reason you don't like me. It's not on sight, it's unsightly. She said all this shit is unlike me.
Actually, I'm actually going to retract my sarcasm a little bit. After Trump appeared on Joe Rogan on his podcast like a week or so ago, I actually kind of expected Rogan to get a little cold to Trump after that. But I mean, I'm not like crazy. I'm still not surprised. I watched some clips from that, and it was rough. Needless to say, it's a bad time. And Rogan was like visibly confused too. He's too deep in the far right. Yeah, I mean he couldn't crawl out now. I remember seeing this clips and Rogan being like visibly confused and frustrated with some of the things that Trump was saying. But you're right. I think he's in way too deep to back out now. Rogan is always visibly confused. That is true. Rogan's a sponge for whatever his guest is telling him. Even if he doesn't like Trump, doesn't mean he can't endorse him. That's a good point. Yeah, I guess maybe I'm by accident conflating the two things. Endorsing somebody does not mean that you like them. It's a good point. Very good point, Misty. Not a Hero, Brecken. This is a super pretty track. Both of you have really great vocal performances on this. Actually, one of my favorite Brecken verses that I've heard recently, and one of my favorite performances that I've heard from you recently as well. The writing is really nice. It's introspective. It's poignant. It's a little jaded, which I think is nice as well. And the performances over this piano sound really nice. I think your vocals are super clean. I like Brecken's approach to the mix. It adds a bit of maybe a more synthetic sort of saturation and warmth to the song that maybe isn't present in your vocals as much. And I feel like you guys just like lock yourselves in a room, make 20 songs together, and then just like drip feed them to us, because it's crazy how many bangers back to back I've heard from you guys. But yeah, this is really cool. And then I always crack up, dude. I'm never gonna get tired of this. I remember the first day that I saw this concerned and confused dog. And I'm never gonna not think this is funny. I love it so much. Anyways, we got George McGinnis from JR. Let's hit it.
Differences, so why you trying to message? You can't go.
All made today, just something fun. Fair enough.
Baby, all your limits, you know I transcend that shit. I make money when I walk in like some entrances. If you play your cards wrong, you die at your own hand. You gonna take a L, kinda like what Capone had. You live like a no man.
I'm out of liquid death. It's a sad day.
Why you always mad that I'm not living like I'm so sad? Couch stuff like a bitch, you did call it so. I've been with the gang, looking like it's Nova. I used to be second option, now in first there's no one. I like spending money, shopping, saving, shit is no fun. You don't know about that, we know that you got no funds. You can't handle shit, cause when we fight, you just gon' roll one. When we fight, you just gon' roll up. Talking shit, we out your door and knocking like Jehovah. And I don't care what you witness.
I've got a funny story about Jehovah's Witnesses. I got a story for everything, but I do. I had an experience. I had a run-in with them.
I'm your puppet, I got strings like I'm a violinist. We have both been trying, but you know I live with sickness. You could talk to God, he still ain't gonna hear you forgetting this. Don't care about your riches, been ballin' like McGinnis.
Ballin'. I'm guessing he's a basketball player. I'm gonna look it up though.
Settle differences, so why you tryna message? You can go back, I'm not messing and make money. I was sentences on home, baby. All your
rest in peace. 6'8". Damn. 4 inches shorter than me.
We can't settle differences, so why you tryna message? You can go back, I'm not messing and make money. I was sentences on home, baby. All your limits, you know I transcend that shit on home. I make money when I walk in like some entrances on.
It could have been the turret lady from Deadlock. Huh? Sorry, I haven't played enough Deadlock. I can't remember who's who. I'm not well versed in it. Her name is McGinnis. Fair enough. JR, good to hear from you. I feel like we haven't heard a track from you in a while. But listen, even if it's made just for fun, even if it was made today, it's still a lot of fun. I don't know. I feel like, in terms of like the tracks that I've heard from you in the past, I think that your writing is better. I think that your approach is better. You need the legendary Miss Merc melmige duo Q. I would be down. That would be one for the ages and make national headlines. It's been a while since I've been making music. Dude, I can tell. I think that you've definitely improved in a lot of areas, and I think that, like I said, I like your writing. I like the kind of wordplay and the metaphors and the similes that you're pulling out. You definitely feel more comfortable on the production. This is cool. It's nice to hear from you. Even if it's something fun, I can definitely hear that growth and progression in this track. I have played a single game of Deadlock. I don't know what it is that prevents me from like fully diving in, but I played one game with Swain, and it lasted for like 50 minutes. We were like 20 minutes in. And I was like, Swain, how long do these games last? And oh yeah, Jehovah's Witness. So I live in an apartment building where like the entrance to every apartment's on the outside. It's just one kind of rectangle with 10 units. And so they were just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just down the line, and they reached my apartment, and I'm not a typically. Mel, you shared a song yesterday from Lavera. I haven't stopped listening to it. Who is she? Lavera is an incredibly talented artist who I was introduced to a while back through D Real, who is a nerdcore hip-hop artist that is incredibly good at what he does. And they have a song together. Well, they have a couple songs together, but they have a song together called Interstellar Love Story that is probably 5 or 6 years old at this point. That I think is super cute. It's a super sweet, cute little love song. And so that's how I was introduced to Lavera, and she has continued to make some really, really great music. She has one of my favorite songs of the year, being I can't even remember that. I'm so fake. I can't even remember the name of it. But she's a fantastic R&B and pop artist. Really great, smooth, sultry vocals, very glam, pop production. I love Lavera, but yeah, I just found her on SoundCloud. You know, I used to spend hours on SoundCloud just looking for people back in college. And she was one of the better finds. But essentially, the Jehovah's Witnesses came to my door, and I'm not a particularly, I'm not good at shutting people down. You know what I mean? I'm not like, and you don't even have to be mean to them. You don't have to be like, fuck you, go away, moron. You just say, oh, I'm not interested. Thanks, though. But I kind of like stumbled across it, and I ended up talking to them for too long. And so they left, and I was kind of like I guess like a project to them, because they returned. And I was like, and there's a knock on the door, and I looked at Rose, and I was like, fuck, it's the Jehovah's Witnesses. They like came back because I didn't just outright say no. I have a pamphlet, and I read through their pamphlet, and it was some real doomer shit. Like, their pamphlet was like all about the end times, all about how the rapture's coming, Jesus is coming back, and we're not gonna all get to go back with him. And they had a list of reasons for why the world was ending. Bullet points, if you will. And, you know, some of the bullet points, but not exclusively, just some of the bullet points were the end is coming because wars and natural disasters and disease all exist. Not that they're happening at a higher frequency than normal, but they are happening today, and that is indicative of the end times. Now, you guys got to remember, earthquakes have been going on since before humans even existed, back when we were all fucking single-cell organisms floating along the primordial soup. Earthquakes have always been a thing. Tectonic plates shift. That's what they do. It's like the one thing they do. And so they came back and they talked with me, and I still, like, I couldn't shut them down. I felt bad. I was like, fuck, I'm leading these Jehovah's Witnesses on. They think they're about to save me. They really like think that they've got me. The whole time I'm just trying to figure out how to tell them no. And it's my fault. I should have shut them down the first time. I can acknowledge that. And so we talked a little bit, and I was like, yeah. And so they come back a third time. And I was like, I can't keep doing this. I can't keep living this lie. So I brought the pamphlet down with me to be like, hey, this isn't for me. You can have it back. And I kind of got stuck in conversation with them again. And Rose was tired of it. And I don't blame her. This is like the third time they'd come to our place. So Rose comes outside and is like, you guys need to fuck off. He does not agree with any of this shit that he's saying, that you guys are saying, and he's just being nice to you. He's being nice to you, but you guys need to go away. And they looked at me like as if like kind of like do you need help from this lady? And I was like, Yeah, I actually like vehemently and fervently disagree with your guys' entire philosophy and dogma and worldview. I actually think it's not only counterintuitive, but incredibly silly and even damaging and toxic to the people around you. And I opened up the pamphlet and I showed them all the end time stuff, and I was like, "This is fucking crazy that you guys believe this, and it's demonstrably incorrect." I don't agree with anything you guys say, and I would actually really appreciate it if you didn't come back here. And they were really upset because you got to remember, this is like the third or fourth time they had come. I'd been leading them on accident, due to my overt kindness. I don't know. I was in too deep. So Rose kind of had to come in and save me. She had to kind of like put her foot down and be like, he's being nice to you. He does not care about this at all, and neither do I. And so they got really flustered. They got really mad, tried to convince me that the end times were coming, and then they left. So that is my Jehovah's Witness story. I led them on for a month and a half, and my girlfriend had to come save me. Is that how you feel about me, Mel? Not at all. You can knock on my door any day, and I will gladly talk about the end times with you. Fuck, man. I had my brother lived in Memphis, and somebody that he knew, who was Mormon, sent missionaries to his apartment in Memphis, sent them there, and they were like, "Hey, ever thought about converting? We're here to talk to you." And they gave him a pamphlet, and my brother looked down at the pamphlet, looked back up at them, and kind of turned it around and was like, "Your Jesus is blonde." He said, "Your Jesus is blonde, man. I'm fucking good." I've had a situation like that. I didn't have anyone with me, though. Basically, their leader was like a recovering just got out of prison. I was like, okay. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. It's hard for me to empathize with people like that, because I'm on the outside looking in. I look at those guys and I say, how can you possibly adhere to such a ridiculous dogma? But they're like, I'm in the right. What I believe is true, objectively. So it's a difference of worldview. Had to call the police. I don't know, man. It's door-to-door salesmen of religious dogmas, no matter which one they're selling, is an idea that I believe is inherently incorrect and is not acceptable to practice in any capacity, no matter the intention behind it. Let's listen to this is it Kurt? I can't remember. I figured it out and then I forgot. Oh, a little dance groove, a little club track, a little club banger. Kurt.
You break my chain, I go to grab it, but I drop it. Swing it hit, now your head is straight flopping. Go to work every day and sell drugs that you're copping. Man, stop it. Methazine inside a cup, I might just sip it. Hey guys, so fat, I'm like a libbit. I'm with your mom and we just talking, no need to be livid. We did pipe on the dishes. If I could just take a minute to make a statement. Nah, you know what, never mind. I got nothing. I'm so rich, I'ma build a penthouse on a bridge. Drive a plane to work and then crash it into the bridge. Without my glasses, I can't see straight.
Alright, see you tomorrow. Dude, can't wait. I look forward to it.
Hit the pen like it's a power-up. I'm nodding now, Don Julio, fall one out my cup. Think that's enough.
At work, we have a Don Julio cocktail. It's $35. A woman came in, got like 3 the other day.
Old people don't like the way that I dress. Oh, okay. Cake so hot it's like I slept to the chest. I mean, I guess that's a flex. Money in the bank so tall I can see the top. It's funny how you focus on me when I just pop off. And it drop off. Crowds are rowdy, but I crash that shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Baddies smoking spliffs. Yeah, they on my dick, taking shit back to back like I ain't got a roll call. When I'm with you bitches, she's slobbering on my balls. Yeah.
interesting track. I don't know. I think it's fun. I think you know, it's very over the top and a little silly, a little goofy. But I like little silly, little goofy. I like what you're doing with your vocals here. Actually, this sort of like weird like pitched rattle. So my cats chased each other, and one of them found solace on top of my tower. But this kind of like weird like pitched rattle that you've got on the vocal, I actually like it. I think it's a cool sound. But otherwise the song is very funny. A lot of nice little one-liners and quips that you've got kind of scattered throughout. It's fun. What else can I say? And then up next, I have got Tav Sorrow, and so we are just about at the 2.5 hour mark with around 15 viewers. I don't know if that's correct. Sometimes it's not on my end, but during this track, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, hey, if you are here and your song has not been played, now is the time to let me know. That line was funny. It was pretty good. Now is the time to let me know. Just drop the name of your song. It was a new mic in a mix, just messing around. Fair enough. But yeah, if you here have not been played, drop the name of your song in the chat. And when this song ends, I will take the results. I will compile them, and we will sort of begin the end of the night. Pete, I got you, man. Cool, thank you. Let's do it. I'd give anything.
I'd give anything.
You know that? No one heard that?
I'd give anything to look directly right up in your eyes. I'd give anything to curl up in nights from my surprise. Let's do my life and miss you by my
I
side.
didn't even realize that was T-Pab up there.
This don't feel right. You're still that far. I'll go with the light.
This is super, super pretty. I'm loving this. Yeah, super pensive sound. I love the vocal melodies. I think they're sweet. I like that there's a bit of edge to them, kind of, you know, having them be selectively and intentionally undermixed. I think gives a nice little raw dynamic to it, and I like the guitar strumming as well. Super gentle, but still it's got a nice body to it. Keeps the song, I mean, gives it a full sound, really. If you want to miss Merc thing, I can dig something up from the vault. Hey, no pressure to, but if you have something you want me to play, I'm always down to listen to some misty Murky. But we got Pete Ramon up next, and then honestly, nobody said anything, which makes me feel like after whatever Missy track we have coming up, we're done. I had a bunch of submissions tonight, but you know, as you guys know, you know, prioritizing people that are here, not out of any sort of dick move to anybody who's not here. I think it makes more sense. But, and also shout out to all the lurkers as well. I appreciate anybody who just kind of like has this on in the background, not saying anything in the chat. You guys fucking rock. You guys are the best. But yeah, Misty, feel free to send something through my way. I'll play it after this Pete track. And then I have a question for you guys. You guys get to decide the lead single for my upcoming project. I'm getting to the end stages of it, and I gotta have something to promote it. So I'll let you guys decide. But that being said, we're gonna hit this Pete Ramon. We're gonna hit a Miss Merc track. And then we'll probably start wrapping up for the night. Cool. Unless anybody like has like a last minute like, hey, you didn't get me, then we'll do it. Thanks for being here, guys.
Make me go harder, proud to be a partner. Tryna ice you up, baby, Princess Tiara. Leader of the Gorgonites, like my name was Archer. My bitch proper, keep good posture. Unblock my chakras, good vibes only. Nothing can bother me, I ain't never lonely. I'm on a mission, tryna get the millions. Sipping on brilliance, going for the distance. Got it from the mud, I was made for these conditions. I ain't never quitting, I'ma keep hitting. They don't wanna see you up, no, no. They just wanna see you fall, yeah, yeah. They don't wanna see you up, no, no. They just wanna see you fall, yeah, yeah. They don't wanna see you up, no, no. They just wanna see you fall, yeah, yeah. They don't wanna see you up, no, no. They just wanna see you fall. They just wanna see us fall.
Hey, Sin, how you doing? Hey, Liam, how you doing?
People united, we're all equal. Trying to keep it peaceful, but sometimes they get lethal. Life ain't ever easy, but you're here still breathing. Feeling like I'm wallow, the stars are what I'm reaching. Might sound like I'm preaching, fuck it, guess I'm teaching. Focused on succeeding, who else is competing? I've been need for speeding to find a deeper meaning. I wanna see y'all win for real. I wanna see y'all win for real. I wanna see y'all win. I wanna see y'all get that crib. I wanna see y'all get their whip, get their life and get their shit. Cause I'm gonna get my leg back. 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 They don't wanna see you up, no, no. They just wanna see you fall, yeah, yeah. They don't wanna see you up, no, no. They just wanna see you fall, yeah, yeah. They don't wanna see you up, no, no. They just wanna see you fall, yeah, yeah. They don't wanna see you up, no, no. They just wanna see you fall. They just wanna see us fall.
I'm at work, so I might be in and out. Hey, yeah, no problem at all. We're actually probably pretty close to wrapping up. So, I mean, I'll get you played in like one or two songs.
This is me expressing it. Used to be suppressing it. I'm a walking testament. I've been feeling excellent. When I'm making music, I'm just chilling in my element. Working on myself, there's always room for development. When you make that money, don't you let it turn to
How's your night, Mel? It has been fine. How's yours been? Rose is unfortunately a little sick, running a low-grade fever, so been keeping an eye on her. And by keeping an eye on her, I mean streaming for the past 2.5 hours. Nice. This is really cool, Pete. This is a super, just like a nice, clean piece of like inspiring trap. You know, these nice little watery piano melodies, these nice clean trap drums, and your vocals are nice. The writing is really good. You know, super self-reflective and introspective, and you approach it with a nice level of confidence. And I like the energy in your vocals. That's good. I'm pretty all right. I'm about to submit if that show. Yeah, go for it. We're wrapping up for the night. So like you'll get played like pretty quickly. I'm gonna have I got you, I got Sin, I got Miss Merc, and that's probably, unless we have any crazy you know, surprise moments, that'll probably be it for the night. I really appreciate it. Yeah, no problem, man. It's a super clean, palatable track. I mean, so easy to listen to, and I really like. Oh yeah, Ray's here too. Ray, what's the name of your song? So I can find it. Oh my God, gotcha. Sorry, I'm just making sure. I do last call like it's like I'm at a fucking bar. Let's get that pulled up too. All right, we got Twins. Oh, 3 years ago. Damn. We got Twins. We got Instrument of Destruction. We got Am I God? And then we got a Liam track coming up. And that, for now, is probably going to be our last 4 tracks of the evening. Let's hit it. I need to see another Mel concert sometime soon. Well, it's not a Mel concert, but come to Allentown next month and you'll at least see me. I also cannot believe it's been a year, man. That fucking... Ugh. I mean, that time flew by. I cannot believe it's been over a year since that Brooklyn show. Allentown, you said? Yeah, I'll be in Allentown in December for Reserves show with Sewer Person, Gucci High Waters, Garden, Fatsy, and Kennedy XO. Man, I love this. I really love the like the ambience, like the soft static, the kind of like chirps in the background. The environment's just really nice. Such a pleasant song to listen to. I like a lot of your ambient production. I mean, it's like super calming and kind of like ethereal, like sure. But there's just a certain element to it that is just so easy to kind of just, you know, vibe to. I feel like that's maybe not incredibly descriptive, but I mean, in terms of electronic production and in terms of ambient production, I would be very hard pressed to find somebody whose discography I like more than Miss Merck's. I think Misty's so fucking talented. So a lot of my ambient stuff is inspired by those old Japanese ambient projects. That's fair. I can see that for sure. There is, man, it's not old, but if you've ever listened to Ichiko Alba has a record called Windswept at Dawn that is like very similar to this, a little more like chamber sort of folk, but still very much leaning into that ambience and leaning into that atmosphere. I think if you haven't heard it, you would like it quite a bit. It's a fantastic little chamber folk record that like plays to the same sensibilities in a way. Yeah. Then up next we have got private message me. Got you. We got Rally for Reality. That is Sin and True Thoughts. Let's hit it.
I'm an instrument of destruction.
I'm the main attraction at the menstrual carnival, encrypted horror show. America, cause night terror and articles longer than Eric Garner's plea for oxygen. The honorable, you're on a jury and executioner from the martyr's home. All alone in a stone garden decorated with orange glow and tenements from too long ago. Made me an animal, escape artist, save me a manual. Take what you think you need and pay me in battle wounds. I wasn't born with this anger, but gladly pass it on. I'm acid in the face of a mastodon. I'm a master pawn, a master sacrifice. I'm a sack of sorrow and sadness song savage. In the tragic where I belong, I'm Kevin Gates with a brick, sold the easy rider. I'm the gun from I gave you power, picked up by the DC sniper. I'm sniped with two working legs, a red hawk under heavy fire. I do not cover.
I'm an instrument of destruction.
Yeah, big vibe shift for sure.
Heartbroken male version of Lorraine Bobbitt or Susan Atkins with a box cutter, leather face with a sawed off, Aussie snorting sawdust, Roddy Piper freshly out of bubble gum and all fucks, lost cause, spare your life and then burn you later. I'm Pomade with the Hanzo sword if you don't return the favor. I earned my place.
Kind of wish I tapped in earlier. Love the streams. Hey, never too late. This is just the beginning of this channel. You came at the right time.
Until you get this dismiss you. If you don't get it, they shoot you while you dismissing, refusing to get the message. My lesson is you can get it. I spit it with such precision, you get it with every lesson. Don't get it, then don't forget that I'm shooting as you're dismissing. I'm never new to this, I'm refusing to lose my mission. I'm playing all the positions, the judge, jury, defendant, the nigga that claimed he did it, the woman that said she witnessed, the officer at attendance, the typist of every sentence, the wife that knew that he did it, but lying just to defend him, his family in attendance, his niggas that will forget him, his baby mother that hate him, but always gonna stick with him, the niggas that's gonna kill him the second he get his sentence. In case I kinda lost you out sharing my motivation, I'm playing every position, the verdict is my decision with the story I told, no holds bars exposed, I show flaws and tools, so cold thoughts is froze. I'm froze thoughts and show the true thoughts. Expose the corn raw, but soul your true false with flow. I am the cannibal lector, the vet in your pet cemetery. Waiting piss with Murray while bloody mutter her name fairly. Triple the Candyman name, mirror with Carrie Scary. Left at the stage in this gym will become your cemetery. Been wary, harbor machetes. My mother tried, but she can't protect me. Cover my face because they be laughing at me. Now I'm happy, free to be loony. Been happy, crazy since a baby. Raped a nun, then they made me, so now I'm Satan's baby. You see me coming, you're running, would never help for nothing. Lock you in the dungeon, don't panic unless I'm doing something. So be prepared, you're the feast for my family, my consumption.
I'm an instrument of destruction.
Dude, this is killer. This is a real aggressive track from you guys. Reminds me of a lot of like the sort of like hardcore hip hop, like from the 90s. Like there's a really aggressive bite to it. Like, I don't know, like Mobb Deep, Big L, you know, fucking Cannibal Ox Company flow, if you want to get a little bit more abstract with it. And I love it. I really love the aggression behind it, and I love the impact of your writing. Your flows are awesome. I really love the wordplay, and you know, kind of like how layered and stacked everything is. You guys play off each other super well. Hey, Sunflowers, how you doing? You guys always play off each other super well, and I do think this is probably one of the more aggressive tracks that I've heard from you all. But in the end, it produces a really great narrative and set of themes here that I think you guys execute with a high level of tact and proficiency. This is fucking beautiful, and the beat's really good too. I like the kind of like bells. First months I've been awake for. Oh fuck yeah, you're across the pond. You I forget. It's like, what time is it for you right now, man? It's got to be like what, 4 or 5 a.m. something like that. Sin, as always, man, fucking killer. Then we got Kill for Ray, and then we got For You from Liam. Sunflowers, this is your moment, man. If you want me to play something, please send it through, and I got you. Let's hit it. 3:29 on feeding me right now. Fair enough. That's not so late. That's earlier than I thought it would be, at least.
Knew this shit would happen, I had to kill my habits. You don't wanna donate, you wanna buy some fabrics. Push away the yes man, they suck on me like maggots. Push you on like a headband, maybe you beg you have it. I keep on pushing limits till I can't no more. I gotta fight the devil before I see the Lord. Keep on pushing the buttons till they raise the sword. On my way to heaven, cause they have to score. Thank God for my family. I thank God for my granny. She thank God for who sent me. Shit what happened, I had to kill my habits. You don't wanna donate, you wanna buy some fabrics. Push away the yes man, they took on me like maggots. Push you on like a headband, maybe you beg you have it. I keep on pushing limits till I can't no more.
Yeah, send it through, man.
I gotta fight the devil before I see the Lord. Keep on pushing the buttons till they raise the sword. On my way to heaven, cause they have to score. Thank God for my family. I thank God for my granny. She thank God for who sent me. Tell me, do you believe all I said? I know I'm stuck up in that bed. I know we can't help but change. I know you wish I was not here right now, and that's okay, but don't feel away when I slide through and take your place. Knew this shit would happen, I had to kill my habits. You don't wanna donate, you wanna buy some fabrics. Push away the yes man, they took on me like maggots. Push you on like a headband, maybe you beg you have it. I keep on pushing limits till I can't no more. I gotta fight the devil before I see the Lord.
Mix on this is the mix is really good, and I like the vocal approach
on my
too.
way to heaven, cause they have to score. Yeah.
You know, the vocals, I mean, the melodies here are pretty spacey, pretty distant, kind of far off, pushed into the background. But the combination of the vocals and the drums here is super frantic. I feel like the flows, you have these super kind of like staccato deliveries, super sharp, kind of like regimented structure, and it almost feels like you're like rushing to get the lines out. And then in the drums, it feels super militant, like there's a march. There's a super like a very militant structure to them, and so it ends up being a really cool sound. Like I said, it kind of like feels like you're on edge the entire time, and I think the writing is really cool. I like the vocal mix as well. This is a pretty unique track. I really love the progression of it and how it flows. Super unique. And then we have got Liam for you. Let's hit it. Finish demo on the unreleased play for the first time on the stream. So got you, man. Excited to get into it. Does actually, yeah, I agree with the Black Keys assessment in comparison. What's the guy who's kind of popping off recently? McGee? Is that right? McGee? This is what? Also, you said this is the finished demo. What do you mean by finished demo? And does that phrase oxymoronic, or am I wrong? Liam, dude, I fucking love this, man. This is I master it. Gotcha. This is awesome. This is great. The super warm, very heavy saturation on your vocals here against that watery guitar tone is a great blend. I love it. I think they interact really nicely, and I think that the stark contrast between those two elements really creates a super cool energy for the song. I love the writing a lot as well. I'd have to give it a couple more listens, but I really like where you take the themes and where you take the ideas and how you expand upon them while maintaining this kind of like nice, consistent, steady stride to the entire track. This guitar and your vocals together just are beautiful synergy there between them. This is awesome. This is so cool. I need you to release this. I need you to release this yesterday. For real though, this is fantastic. I can't get over that hook. That hook is just so good. And then last song of the night before I talk about my own stuff and then we all go to bed, is going to be from Sunflowers. It's going to be Soul Stealing. Let's hit. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, dude, listen, if I wasn't so tired, I would potentially give you a bit of a better assessment. I'm sorry that it's not exactly my most elaborate or whatever explanation, but I love it. The track is incredible. One of my favorite things that I've just heard recently. Hit it!
You are listening to a Gold Country exclusive.
Bed challenge. Yeah, dude, I'm about to hit that up. What's up, guys? We're gonna do the go to sleep challenge today, where we go to sleep. Hey, Haley. Dude, since you fucking beat me to it, goddammit. I had a whole Cloud Rap speech planned for when the song ended, and you fucking pop in and you steal it from me. Dude, I love this. I know that you said that this was kind of something new you're working on, a bit of a new direction, new project. I wholeheartedly encourage that, dude. This is, when I think Cloud Rap, man, this is what I think of. These stuttery, like regimented trap drums, these deep, foggy, cloudy, obscured ambiences pulsing in and out of the background, and these tired, dreary, gloomy vocals. Dude, this is so good. This is everything that I love about Cloud Rap, about this sound, about that specific era, and seeing it kind of like slowly kind of bubble up in popularity again, especially with Nika, man. Like, Nika North is killing Cloud Rap right now. This is an incredible Cloud Rap track. It's nice to hear, dude. This is so killer. If this is the cloud rap go out, I mean a little bit. I mean, cloud rap was never exactly a particularly mainstream genre, but in terms of the sound that dictated the movement of an underground scene, cloud rap was really like mid 2010s. Like we're talking the height of cloud rap in like 2015, 2016, right? Because then you move in with a lot of trap inspired genres with emo trap. And with some more like emo adjacent work, and so that's kind of the dominant sound, and that's kind of coexisting along with a lot of like kind of like abrasive, sort of outlandish, simplistic like artists as well, in the form of like Ski Mask, Keith Ape X. You have the emo movement, and so cloud rap is kind of coming in once again after almost 10 years out of the spotlight, with like plug-in fusions and splashes of more electronic influence as well in there. You know, not to say that cloud rap wasn't electronic influence, because it was, but it's kind of coming back around with new form, and it's really cool, and I like it a lot. It's a movement that I liked when it was kind of first popping off, and to see it kind of reemerge with a new form, a new shape, but the same philosophy but different shape is what I meant to say. It's really nice, and I think this is a really cool approach to the sound, and a cool expansion upon the cloud rap that I loved back then. That being said, I'm probably going to end the stream there. I'm fucking exhausted, and before I do that, like I said, I'm wrapping up my project. Weekly songs list should be out this week. Video essay on the way. Glad I caught you before you finished, dude. I'm glad that you caught me before I was done with the stream. I'm super pumped to have heard that track from you. I'm super glad that you tuned in. I dropped a song with Garden and Swain a month ago that's still out. You can still go listen to that. And video essay on the way, I hope. And whatnot. I'm gonna see you message you, and I just want to tell you I appreciate it so much. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate you. I'll be sure I'll check it out in just a second, because when the stream ends. But that being said, Orange Autumn Blues 2 is coming out. We're just kind of wrapping up stuff, and I think I'm gonna drop a single from it. I don't know which one. It'll probably be the title track. I feel like that makes the most sense. But who knows? I've played it on stream before, but I literally don't have anything new to share. So this is it, and then we'll all go to bed. And then hopefully a YouTube video. Hopefully some sort of fucking video comes out. I've been so. It's not that I'm not motivated. I just have the worst executive dysfunction of all time.
Blues 2.
And I have not been able to produce any sort of video. I didn't even post a weekly list last week because I just stared at my screen for hours instead. I couldn't do it.
Come down, rise up, come down, rise up. Okay. I feel a leaf crunch and crackle under feet. Street light, illumination, sunset bleeding down the street. Heat withers down to embers, chest pain with no release. I stumble through my front door and collapse into my sheets. I'm not a stickler about the weather, but the temperatures are late have me regretting how my closet only denim at the rate I'm going. Lose a couple pounds by sweat I'm flicking off my face. What can I say? I'm a simple man. I love when the seasons start to change. It's getting orange outside. And what's in store for my mind could only be a cycle kept alive by how I romanticize the watercolor skies that wash the colder tones at night. Well, I survive. Okay, rise up, but calm down. I rise up, but calm down. Rise up, but calm down. Rise up, but calm down. I rise up, but calm down. I rise up. Oh fuck! I want to catch my breath. Okay.
Can I make boom bap beat sometime? Please do.
Rise up. Come down, rise up, I come down, rise up, I come down, rise up.
Your music is so properly descriptive. Thank you.
I come down, I rise up, I come. Whatever. Okay. Talking a lot when I lock down, I can't calm down, but I'm catatonic. I'm a walk-in contradiction. I'm a split emotions, but won't act on them. I'm a sick fuck when the sun's down, cause I think that I like the pain. If I didn't shit, I would've done something by now to stop it, wouldn't you think? That's the arrogance of a repeating martyr. Isn't pretty, neither poetic. The shit of projection, a little deflection, a lot of refusal to break a couple bad habits. And when the leaves change color, I swear that I'm a sleeper agent, cause I awaken to a great state of neurotic behavior that's never satiated. Fuck! Can't talk about it or won't talk about it, cause I already made up your mind about it. Can't take it when I gotta open up, even though I want it so bad. So what? I just say this is safe space, that it's okay, it's a new day, cause I still want it my way. Sad as selfish at the same rate. You got seasonal depression, well I got seasonal regression, cause the seasons change and I look the same, but the lessons lost and I lose the message. I'm innocent at 7 and cynical at 17 and 23. Now wander back through memories of each feeling. When the leaves crunch under size 6 for the double knot DC kicks. When the sound hits under 211 size wide toe Timberland. Since then been in stasis, bit of limbo, feeling displaced when I'm not though. I'm home, feel I'm gone, no go. Just a product of Romero. Rise up or come down, rise up or come down.
I'm thinking this will be the single. I feel like it makes the most sense. It encapsulates the things of the album the most. It's self-titled. It's good.
Rise up, I come down, eyes up, look at me. I'm not the one for you to play with. It's up, going down like a damn elevator.
I think it's a good single.
So tight, you could cut with a knife. Give a fuck about your life. This is a deep dive into all of the reasons that I don't like you. Yeah. What am I doing here? It's clear that you ain't used to hearing dear swing. Get a little extra weird. Magic like I disappeared. You should know I never leave. I love it here. Even if the
I love
planet
Swain.
fucking hates me,
Love
that's
Swain
my
so much.
smallest fear. Especially not if you live on it. I don't even care to care. I don't even
I'm wasting
give a fuck.
time,
My dick is
but
locked inside my pants. I swear it's there.
it's either this one
With my girl.
or beat switch. I do single cell audio attention well. I do have a track on the beat switch. It's the outro. We could do the outro as the single because it does have a beat switch. Outro as the single would be insane. Dude, I know, right? Unprecedented. That's subversion right there.
Saw the aftermath, the passion picked apart by the second. I saw the crash of once fantastic talent packed to forget it. Empire of desire, now reduced into sediment by the hand of Father Time. A line to say it's for betterment, but you know that's fake as fuck. Quran, remember what was said back in December when semesters paused for time you could spend. Putting pen to paper, swearing that you never would quit. It's essential to my living, breathe it in. Now again you revisit the innocuous timeline of events, cause only putting blame on one is disingenuous at best. It's a slow burn, see it repeat by the minute. Steep decline, deny causality, to live in the ignorance of a chance. This isn't it, cause you got so much to give without a plan or thought to send into rebuild the intent. You sit right where you been since a lit spark quit flickering, since dim, but can't move cause you don't wanna miss it. Take a second to breathe, losing leverage, losing steam with every moment unseen. Due to routine, what you're used to, what's required to be. Functioning afloat and still alive, but the dream put on hold. It's relegated to the what ifs and could have beens. Growing sensitive dimensions of the path you were traveling. Get the question, think of honesty, twisted to obscurity. How many times you laughed it off,
Tyler beat? I want to do a Tyler beat, honestly.
Stepping from clocking into the
I think that I would kill it.
Do for a lesson, but never learn when it's transitionary. Short term, long term, what's the difference when you're stationary? Best days of your life,
I'm scared to be too on the nose.
Working
you know?
wages that you settle for by nothing, going towards a better future. Check to check, hard to invest when you're in debt. Set goals met halfway and forget. Pick apart the problem, hit the core of the pattern. This isn't you, stick to calling out a character habits. But when the soul gets battered, torn and tattered on the regular, it's lockdown mode. Reserving power for survival and not much else, especially not wealth. Definitively not health. Compromise and sacrifice above
now that I have
being
your
well,
support, I will 100% do
it. That is not often afforded. Gotta learn to pick your battle since no one can do it for you. All they'll say is there he goes again, a shame about what happened. Such a talent, the potential in him weighed upon him massive, and he cracked under the pressure of a life of chasing passion, right in circles, feeling stagnant. Teenage you would be so mad at, giving up on what you laid out to enact. Retract to the back, hollow body silhouette, a shape familiar, but details tend to lessen. What do I look like? I forget. What do I look like? You forgot.
There's that beat switch you were looking for, by the way.
Orange Autumn Blues too, the second one. I travel back in time, rewind, I'm spinning memories like a hurricane. Addicted to reactions gathered up, injected in my veins. Nostalgia is a drug I'm taking every day in place of pain. Numb a sort of comfort, leave me staring off straight into space. Walking filthy streets, concrete steps. Aggravate my achy legs, but I can't go home yet. Cause I don't make it real, can't take it any longer than I already have. I'm growing near to going under, burst asunder to a bunch of little pieces fractured off, each representing certain periods of time. I felt aloft above myself, devoid of help. How many nights I slept with dreams of peace or some stability. Creative freedom,
I don't think you should have to.
Safety. But it seems to be I want it both ways. Drugstore trips with no thoughts when I pay. Come home hit, pen to paper drift away without a thought about rent or temp to pick up a shift the next day.
It's tough because sampling
That's
can,
just how it is.
Like, I view sampling as
That's
like
just how it is.
It's something to be transformative with. You know what I mean? Like if you're sampling like if you're sampling like a big artist and you're being transformative with the sample and you're doing something new with it or shifting it or recontextualizing it even, I don't really view that as theft. You know what I mean? You're taking something and you're reformatting it into something new. So if I was to make you some weird shit with uncleared samples, please make me a bunch of weird shit with uncleared samples. I would love that. Yeah, I have no qualms about that. But yeah, no, I'm joking. I won't make that as the outro. I will say this. It'll either be the first one or it'll probably be this one. This is probably the only other one that I'd probably make as the single. Probably. Oh, and that last song we heard will have Sin on it. We just heard his song with True Thoughts. He'll be on that one.
Phantom in the night, move quick, I'm out of sight. Bright lights, the life siphon my life. I'll hold tight, fight, pressing any thought to admit the time flies. On focus, eyes flutter, clock shines 4:05. Shadow stepping is a leverage for extensions of the evening. A routine to feel serene despite reality. Seems to be depletion of my soul unfolds the deeper that I sink into the hole. Inside my home, I'm walking slow, remaining clean. Popping a lock, can't take it any longer when I think I'm in shock.
Or maybe that one. Anyways, guys, I'm tired as fuck. Thank you all for indulging in me and a couple songs. I'm really hoping to get this project out soon. I think it would be awesome to do so, but who knows when it'll happen. Appreciate you all for being here. This was an incredible stream. Super fantastic, really fun. As always, you guys are the best. You submitted some awesome songs, and I was super happy to listen to. I am now going to go shower and get in bed. So have a good night, guys. Thanks for being here.